What are you doing? Come on. Uh-oh. Okay. We got we got a plant. I'm gonna have to put my gloves on to do this because there's so many spiders that I'm scared to touch it. Where is this little rascal? Come on here, boy. Before you get in trouble. Gizmo over there messing with the neighbor. This poor little ponytail palm has not been. I should have brought a garbage bag out here because I need something to put. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to go in the house, get a garbage bag. Gizmo! Gizmo! Come on. Y'all here? I'm back. I have to go in the house and get a bag for the trash. Am I putting this on the right hand? No. For the trash, because I'm about to clean up this ponytail palm. And I don't want to touch all these spider webs and stuff. And I need a bag to put. Let's see. Did she? There's a few roots that came through. It don't look too root bound. Hey, Melissa. We are cleaning up this ponytail palm today. I'm taking all of these dead and I might move her so she can get a little bit more sun. I think where she's positioned, she may not be getting enough sun. I haven't really probably been taking care of her like I should. I should have been did all this. She got a lot of, and this is one of my favorite plants. Oh, girl, don't fall. But I'm gonna get all of these brown leaves off. It don't look like she's been getting enough water. And I am gonna put her in a new pot. He back. Oh, my husband might. Okay. All the leaves that are brown, I'm taking them off. And getting all these spider webs. Lord Jesus, please don't let me see a spider. What is that? Please don't let me see a spider, Lord, because there's so many spider webs. I'm probably gonna have to wet her down real good. I don't want to give her a haircut and cut off all of the, because that's what somebody said you can do, like you can cut off all of the brown tips. But I don't want to do that because it looks like if I do that, she is going to be very sparse. Can you see her? So I got 3. Oh, she's grown a little baby. So I got 3 little heads now. But the trunk is still stable. But I'm about to put her in some new soil and in a bigger pot so that she can grow. Where you going, buddy? So I'm trying to get all of my plants taken care of now before it starts to rain. And, you know, because you don't want to do all of this kind of stuff when it starts to rain. I forgot the potting soil. gonna want his butt whooped today because he is acting up. Let's see what these roots look like. Let's see. They don't look too bad. But she does need a good soaking. I'm gonna put a little bit of soil at the bottom. I want to get all this stuff out the way before we get our first rain. I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna rain for a while, but everything that needs to be repotted, I'm try to break these roots up a little bit. It ain't that much soil to break up. Because she has absorbed all the soil. She been in that pot for at least 5 years. So, I ain't that much soil in there. Okay. Make sure you in there good before I start filling her up with dirt. Oh, she got her a new home. She gonna be happy. I need to be doing just that, repotting mine. Girl, you better do it before it start raining. I'm making sure. Oh Lord, it's kind of windy out here. Come on back, girl. I'm making sure all of my I'm making sure everybody is repotted and stuff now, so that I don't have to worry about it. And I think she my last one. That I had to do a full repotting on. Everybody else is going to be taking cuttings, just kind of breaking the pot up, but not doing a full repot. But she needed a whole new pot. So this is the size that she was in. And since the days are cooler now, I'm going to bring her up to the front for a little while so she can get some sun. This backyard up here where I am gets full sun during the day. And I didn't want to bring her up here because she was a house plant. I didn't want her to get burned, so I didn't put her in full sun. because she used to be a house plant. But now that fall is coming, I think I'm going to put her up here so she can get a little bit more sun. I'm going to pack this in because when you water it, it's going to shrink down anyway. You got a new home, girl. Now, there's still a few things up in there that I can't get out. I'm going to have to bring my brush and try to get it out. Some leaves and stuff. Because she was sitting next to a palm tree. She was sitting next to her cousin with a palm tree. A little small, like, palm. And the stuff was falling off of there onto her. And I know she was like, look, girl, clean up after yourself. Now that I cleaned off some of those old leaves and stuff, she should grow. She should be able to grow more. And I don't want to cut the brown off of her ends. She is a beautiful plant. I love ponytail palms. I'm probably going to end up buying me another one. I know my husband is so sick of me, but that's my thing. I'm a gardener by nature. You know, I say how our ancestors influenced us. My ancestors were sharecroppers, and I just have a natural desire to plant and grow things. It just comes natural to me. My mother, we always had a garden. She was always growing greens, sunflowers. I grew up as a child with sunflowers in the garden every year in our front yard. I grew up with that, and it's so interesting to, then grow up and find out that I'm a child of Oshun, and Oshun loves sunflowers. And as a child, I was so enamored by sunflowers. I always thought that they were so beautiful, and I was always so happy to, see them in the summertime or spring or whenever it was that they bloomed. And my mother would go out and pick the sunflowers and actually roast them in the oven and salt them, and we would have sunflowers from our front yard. Like, we wouldn't have to, when I was little, I didn't have to go to the store and buy sunflowers. I had sunflowers that came out of my front yard. And I think that's why I love growing things. Let me get my water canister, and I'm gonna turn y'all around. Don't y'all be looking at my booty. I'm gonna turn y'all around because I'm going to water her. You hear the geese? You hear the geese? We'll give everybody a drink. You ain't water for a while. What happened? Oh no, no, that's not what I meant to do. Gosh, I got dirt all on my computer. My battery getting ready to die, so I'm gonna have to come back, y'all. She is pretty. I'm gonna sit her in the sun and let her get some sun. She hasn't gotten any sun. Like, it's much cooler up here now. Like the temperature changed so quick. Like I can legit feel the difference. So today is the first day of fall, I guess, and I can feel it. Like I felt it last night. I actually had to put on some socks. I was like, hold on now. I ain't ready for this. I am definitely not ready. I love dumb canes too. I used to have a whole lot of them. Right now I'm only doing outside plants. My succulent and cactus. Well, I'm not doing any cactus yet. Right now I'm only doing succulents. I don't know if I want to go back to cactus, because cactus, the repotting process of cactus scares me. So I don't know if I want to do cactus again. Succulents, I can handle them. But I do want another ponytail palm. I might try to find one this weekend. I need to make a list of all the plants that I want. There's one called a Fred Ives. It's a succulent. It's called a Fred Ives. I got to have that. I It is so, when it gets big, it is so beautiful. So I do want that, but I need a list. I definitely need a list of the ones that I want, so I don't just go to the store and go crazy, because I will go to like the garden center and everything that look cute, I'd be like, oh my God, I want it. I want you, I want you, I want you. So I need to make a list and stick to my list. And right now, I'm probably not gonna get anything that, requires like full sun, because it's going, even though we don't get a lot of rain here in California, we will get gloomy days. So I'm probably going to start getting a few things that kind of like the shade or whatever. My husband, when we left the last garden center, he was like, all right, see y'all in a week. Because he know I am going to scour these garden centers to see what they have. I go to Ace Hardware, to Lowe's, to Home Depot. That's my main three. And then I found this nursery that's not too far from us. They have like almost everything. But of course, a nursery is going to be a little bit more expensive than, say, the big box stores. So, I like doing that on the weekends, though. Some women like shopping for clothes. I would rather get succulents than clothes. I think I got enough clothes. I want me some succulents. Don't buy me no roses. Don't buy me no flowers. Nothing. Get me succulents. And I have told my son don't seem to understand that he will still buy me flowers, but I'll be like, buy me succulents, something that is going to last. Roses are going to die in a week. A succulent will live and produce other, babies, and I can have more than one and just have a good time, because I love when my succulents produce pups and have babies. It just makes me feel like I'm a good plant mom, like I'm doing something right. When my succulent have babies, I'll be like, I did that. I did that. Look at her over here having these babies. And I just bought two hen and chicks, and I want to see how many babies it will produce. One of the hen and chicks I bought, she already had a whole lot of chicks in the pot with her. One of them I bought, she only had two chicks. And actually, one of the chicks is big enough for me to put in a pot by herself. And maybe she will start producing her own chicks. So that's going to be the next thing that I do. Yeah, I love when they have babies. That that just makes me feel so good, like I did something right. But I love, like I I use the gloves if it's got like a spider web on it or something, and I don't want to touch the spider web. But normally I like to get my hands dirty. I'm not one of those women that don't like to get her hands dirty. I love to get my hands dirty. It just is just a good feeling. I don't know if that is my connection to the ancestors, because they was always getting their hands dirty, but it just makes me feel good. I think everybody should have a hobby that makes them feel good. That's why a lot of people are depressed, because they don't do anything but go to work and come home. They're not doing anything that fulfills them and makes them feel good. I have a lot of things that make me feel good, and gardening is one of them. Gardening, crochet, painting, those things make me feel good. They add to my life. Because I'm retired, I'm not leaving the house every day. I'm not having, a whole lot of interaction with people, just the people that live in my house, basically. You have to do something to keep your mind busy, or you can fall into a depression. And I don't want to do that. So I stay busy. I find things to keep me busy, because I don't want to be like some of the people that I see on social media. Some of the people my age that I see on social media who just sit around the house all day and they're depressed because they're not doing anything. They don't have any crafts. They don't have anything. Home Depot, expensive now. Not. They still have their, smaller, um, like this size that be like $4 or whatever. Like I wouldn't. This don't have a price on it, but like I don't mind going and getting like a little $4 plant or a $3 plant. They still have some of those that Home Depot. I noticed that a lot of the plants that I get sometimes Walmart don't take care. Look, you see that wind? Yeah, the temperature has changed. And this headband keeps slipping back on my head and showing all the gray hair where I put that little brown stuff right there, and it keeps sliding back on my head, and you can see my gray where the line stops and the gray hair starts. It's time for me to take my twisties down. I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. I need to leave them up so my little hat will fit on my head when I'm sitting in the sun. But it may not be that hot tomorrow at the game because I think he playing a late game tomorrow. So I don't think it's gonna be that hot, which is a good thing because sitting out in that sun don't do me no good, child, none. But I'm finna go, y'all. Thank y'all, cause my battery. I didn't realize how low my battery was on this computer, or I would stay longer. I might come back after I charge the computer up. I may come back later on this evening. So y'all look for the notification. Look on the community wall. If I decide to come back, I'll put a notice on there that I'm coming back because y'all might not get a notification. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time tomorrow at this football game. I cannot wait to see my husband out on the field being the what is it? The chain gang. Part of the chain gang. So I'm a try to do a real vlog style video tomorrow. I don't know how this gonna work out, but I really do need to work on my editing skills. So I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow and see how it works. But I'm gonna try to come back later on. So I'll see you guys later. I love you. Thank you for coming. Bye.